The Skinny Carb, the American Heart Association's recommended diet, is one of the most effective food plans out there. It's also one of the most complicated. It requires, according to a recent study, consuming vegetables and fruits, eating whole grains and high-fiber foods, eating fish twice weekly, consuming lean animal and vegetable proteins, reducing intake of sugary beverages, minimizing sugar and sodium intake, and maintaining moderate to no alcohol intake. On top of that, adherents should derive half of their calories from carbs, a fifth from protein, and the rest from fat, except just 7% should be saturated fat. Researchers found 240 participants and divided them into two groups. One group was instructed to eat the American Heart Association, or AHA, diet, including shaving 500 to 1,000 calories off of their normal food intake. The other was simply told to eat more fibrous foods. High-fiber foods include fruit, legumes, whole grains, and some vegetables. It's recommended that adults eat about 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day, but very few people do this. After a year, the more fiber group had lost 2.1 kilograms, or about 4.6 pounds, according to results published recently in the Annals of Internal Medicine. The AHA group, which had been following a much more complicated eating regimen, lost just half a kilogram more, or 6 pounds. This article was originally published on www.theatlantic.com. Read the complete article here. Image of granola via Shutterstock. Next, Trump's lawyer calls for end of special counsel probe. The personal attorney for President Donald Trump, John Dowd, called on Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein on Saturday, March 17, to shut down the investigation by special counsel Robert Mueller. I pray that acting Read more. 2 million Americans quit food stamps in Trump's first year. The number of Americans receiving food stamp benefits dropped to a 6-year low during President Donald Trump's first year in office, reflecting a healthy jobs market and an improving economy, according to an annual report. Read more. In a first, U.S. blames Russia for cyber attacks on energy grid. Washington, the Trump administration on Thursday blamed the Russian government for a campaign of cyber attacks stretching back at least 2 years that targeted the U.S. power grid, marking the first time the United States. Read more.